Coming up on this special edition of Cronkite News, Arizona State center Nick Kelly rises from the unknown to become a team captain.
Cactus League teams find creative ways to stay busy after spring training ends.
An ASU cross-country runner battles back after a heart scare.
The Cardinals look to expand their Spanish-speaking fan base.
And the man who helped make Michael Phelps a legend now leads ASU's swim program. Welcome to this special edition of Cronkite News. I'm Rebecca Wynn.
And I'm Mauricio Casillas. Thanks for joining us. Over the next half hour, we're going to bring you guys unique sports stories with an Arizona connection.
Kicking off the show, Nick Kelly has become an essential part of ASU's offensive line, but just a few years ago, he didn't even have one Division I offer. I caught up with him and others who know him about his journey to success at ASU.
He just doesn't let what's bothering him affect how he plays. He just pushes through it and just I would say perseverance really sums him up.
Arizona State starting center Nick Kelly entered this season on the Remington Award watch list for the best center in the nation. He's named a Sun Devils co-captain and has received high praise from his teammates. But just 5 years ago, Kelly never imagined any of this would be possible.
Coming out of high school, I thought I was never going to play college football. I thought I was never going to go past high school football.
You know, in our recruiting culture now, a lot is placed on how many stars you have, you know, and then here's a guy who had no stars. I mean, he basically, literally was not recruited, had one Division II offer.
Kelly was recruited by Humboldt State, a small Division II college in Northern California, and while it was his only offer out of high school, he decided to turn it down.
I was training at American River College with the O-line coach there, and he had this program called Lineman Win Games, and he said I was really good. He's like, I could go better than Humboldt and all this. I was like, and I started believing that myself, started slowly yeah, I can do this. So I called up Humboldt, I decommitted. It was a hard phone call, but it was worth it. And people thought I was stupid for giving up free money, free education at the time, and they thought, oh man, he's making the wrong decision. He needs to stay with the scholarship, but I knew in my gut that I was making the right decision.
Kelly believed that he could do bigger and better things, but that doesn't mean the decision to turn down a full scholarship was easy on him or on his mom, who he lived with in Sacramento.
It was hard at the time because I was living downtown with my mom in a one-bedroom house, but it was good times, good memories and stuff. And I loved living with my mom. I loved just having the camaraderie there, and she really helped me through a lot.
After just a few games at American River College, Kelly caught the eye of a few D1 schools, including ASU, who flew him out for a visit and offered him that very day.
Because they offered me, and I said, let me fly back and tell my parents and talk with them. He's like, all right. And so I flew back to Sacramento. Told my mom I got offered by Arizona State. I was like, I really like it, Mom. I think I'm gonna commit. And she just starts bawling and starts crying. I was so happy. It was just such a relief, just knowing that she's not gonna have to pay for any of my schooling. After officially signing with ASU, his worries about the financial aspects of college were behind him and allowed Kelly to continue to believe in himself and set his focus on improving with the help of the Sun Devils coaching staff. Gave it my all every game. I knew I had the talent. I knew that I understood the offense. I understood what I needed to do fundamentally and just got it done. And I feel like over the progress of these last 3 years, I've improved tremendously with the help of Coach Thompson.
He's done a real good job with that. He plays, whether he's hurt, whether he's healthy, it doesn't matter. He plays hard. Guys see that and they rally around that.
Kelly has now started in 17 consecutive games for Arizona State, going from doubting himself at the high school level to preparing for a successful season with ASU that could potentially land him in the NFL. A transformation that surprises even him when he looks back on it.
High school, yeah, I didn't, like I said, didn't think I was gonna play at all, let alone the NFL. I was like, man, I'm 6'2". Like, these guys are monsters, these guys are huge, and everybody kept telling me I could do it. If I really wanted it, I could do it. You have the talent. I'm like, I didn't believe them until I started getting offers, until I decided to believe them. And they were right, and they proved me wrong, but I'm happy they proved me wrong. But I just think that that without my friends and family there, I wouldn't be where I am today. Nick Kelly said he also has aspirations of becoming a coach after he's done playing football. He hopes he can have a positive effect on other players' lives the same way ASU's Coach Thompson did for him.
Coming up after the break, we learn what happens to Cactus League stadiums after the major league teams leave town.
And we'll hear about an ASU cross-country runner whose career nearly came to an abrupt premature end. Stay tuned.
At ASU, we believe the most important semester is the one that starts after you get your diploma, the one called life. So we work hard to help our alumni thrive. teaching them the importance of not only achieving their goals, but exceeding them. With innovative programs that embrace hands-on learning that encourages real-world growth, our alumni know it can be the education of a lifetime, for a lifetime. For more information, asu.edu.
Tap into the art scene from coast to coast. Join the Art Beat Nation, a weekly series where you'll experience a rich cultural tapestry of art stories from across America. Meet artists, writers, composers, and performers setting the pulse of the arts in America now. Join us for a brand new episode of Art Beat Nation, Sunday at 5 on 8HD.
Welcome into this special edition of Cronkite News. 15 Major League Baseball teams spent part of February and all of March gearing up for the season. But once spring training is over, the 10 stadiums that play host to Cactus League ball need to figure out ways to stay busy the rest of the year. Antonio Cannavaro has more.
We really do stay busy here 12 months a year. It's not just the 30 days that fans see during spring training.
During the months of February and March, the Cactus League and its respective ballparks run the state of Arizona. Nearly 2 million fans flock to the 10 Cactus League stadiums across the valley. But when the Major League teams pack up and head back home, these stadiums still find a way to keep their fields busy.
With the exception of probably Christmas Day and possibly New Year's Day, I would say this facility gets used as close to 365 days a year as possible.
We try to appeal to a lot of different groups of people, but I think we're known as a place where people can come and have a good time.
We play about 2,500 youth baseball games a year, working with Perfect Game, USA Baseball, to bring families, bring children into the community, stay in local hotels, eat at local restaurants, and come out and play their youth baseball throughout the year.
We do a lot of men's amateur baseball in the summertime. During the fall, we actually do the Angels rookie. Throughout the summer, we play about 30 games up here in the stadium. And then our fall is mostly done with men's adult baseball tournaments. We're the headquarters for the NABA, which is the National Adult Baseball Association.
But baseball is far from the only thing that brings people into these ballparks. According to a survey conducted by FMR Associates for the Cactus League, an estimated $21 million goes back into the Arizona economy from non-baseball events found at Cactus League stadiums.
If you total up our events in the fall from September through January, prior to spring training started, we get about 170,000, 180,000 people in for those events. Those are more than a lot of teams get for spring training.
Salt River Fields is known for hosting award-winning events, including a taco festival, concerts, and running races, such as the Hot Chocolate Run. However, Salt River Fields is not the only ballpark that has these types of events.
We hosted the Warrior Dash in April, had over 7,500 participants on site. We host one of the West Coast's largest dog shows here every January with over 2,000 dogs and 5,000 owners. And the facility continues to host a myriad of other events.
Relay for Life is a good community event. We have a Down syndrome walk. It's a very good community event. We have a congenital heart walk. Those are good community events. But we also want to do revenue events as well. I mean, we have RV shows or car shows, stuff like that.
The $21 million economic impact from these non-baseball events is only a fraction of the $809 million FMR estimated that the Cactus League contributed to Arizona's economy in 2015. However, it still provides significant benefits for the stadiums and their respective surrounding areas.
The facility is getting used, and with that use comes economic spending in the market, comes hotel nights, comes restaurants, comes new people coming into Phoenix and spending dollars here. The goal of this facility was to have a positive impact on Arizona's economy, on the West Valley's economy, and Glendale's economy specifically, and it's absolutely doing just that.
Salt River Fields and Camelback Ranch will be very busy with baseball over the next couple of weeks. The two stadiums are among 5 Valley venues hosting some of Major League Baseball's best prospects in the Arizona Fall League, which runs through November. In Tempe, Antonio Cannavaro, Cronkite Sports.
In addition to Salt River Fields and Camelback Ranch, Scottsdale Stadium, Sloan Park in Mesa, and the Peoria Sports Complex will play host to Arizona Fall League games through November.
Coming up on Cronkite Sports, ASU makes a big splash with their new swimming coach, who has a rich Olympic pedigree.
And the Arizona Cardinals work to engage more Spanish-speaking fans. All this and more following the break.
The easiest and best way to support Arizona PBS is by becoming a sustaining member. Your monthly contribution of $5 or more comes directly from your bank account or credit card, so you know your membership is always current. It also means no more renewal notices in your mailbox. So more of your dollars go to the programs you love. It's convenient for you, greener for us, and better for the planet. Become a sustaining member today.
Tap into the art scene from coast to coast. Join the Art Beat Nation, a weekly series where you'll experience a rich cultural tapestry of art stories from across America. Meet artists, writers, composers, and performers setting the pulse of the arts in America now. Join us for a brand new episode of Art Beat Nation.
Sunday at 5 on 8HD.
When you want to be more connected, friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, watch us online. Become a news source for the Arizona PBS Public Insight Network. Your ideas and insights can help us create relevant and distinctive reporting. Join now at azpbs.org/pin.
Throughout its history, Arizona PBS and volunteers have enjoyed a rich and rewarding partnership. Whether answering phones during our pledge campaigns, stuffing envelopes, or assisting with special events, volunteering at 8 is fun and provides excellent work experience, team building for a group, and a sense of community involvement and importance. If you would like to volunteer at 8, or if you have dropped off our mailing list, we encourage you to call the number on your screen or go online at azpbs.org/volunteer. Thank you.
Welcome back to this edition of Cronkite News. Arizona State's latest coaching hire was one of the biggest the school could have made. Bob Bowman's name is renowned in the sport of swimming, and he's already made an impact at Arizona State. I caught up with Coach Bowman to discuss how he plans to improve the swim program. Bob Bowman is at the pinnacle of the sport of swimming. He's a Hall of Famer. He's the coach of USA Swimming for the 2016 Olympics, and he's most famously known for training 22-time Olympic medalist Michael Phelps since Phelps was 11 years old. Now Bowman has the chance to transform a struggling swim program at Arizona State.
I wanted to go somewhere where we could really build something that wasn't there before, and this is a perfect place to do it.
The 51-year-old was hired as coach on April 24th. The hiring certainly made a splash with some of the swimmers on the team.
Our whole team was definitely in shock. Some of the girls on the team cried. They were so excited. We were all just kind of in disbelief. We had no idea that would be our next coach. We thought we'd have a good coach, but Bob Bowman, we were not expecting, that's for sure.
And it kind of took me a couple seconds to process it all. And then I just started crying. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is actually happening. It's just one of those things that is just unreal.
Arizona State isn't the first collegiate head coaching job that Bowman has had. From 2005 to 2008, he was the head coach at Michigan, and he was also the two-time Big Ten Coach of the Year.
I think in general what I like about the college athletes is they have to be more focused because they have to go to school and they have to train. And I think managing their time, learning how to do that, maintaining a certain level of excellence in the classroom and in the pool is a big part of their education. I think it's very important.
Bowman is 5 months into the job, but the swimmers have already noticed an immediate impact.
The coaching staff really cares about how we are as people and students, not just as athletes. So there's definitely been a culture change. We're all here because we all realize we have the opportunity of a lifetime and we want to take advantage of it. So it's definitely positive vibes around the team.
I really never had a coach that is so into what he's doing and so there for us, he's here to make all of us better.
Now that Bowman is at ASU, several of the Olympians that he coaches are now training in Tempe. Members of the team admit that it's still a little surreal to see Michael Phelps walking around the facility and training with them.
It was hard to get used to because, we have the national swimmers like Michael Phelps and all those guys come in after us, and we kind of see them watching our practice, and it hits us that he's the Olympic coach, but he's also coaching us. So it's a cool experience, We want to look at him as more of our coach and not be too intimidated by the fact that he is the Olympic coach, but the same time, it's just awesome to have.
Bowman will be spending his summer in Brazil with USA Swimming, but his swimmers know that all of his attention is with them right now.
He is at the pinnacle of our sport, and I think we all realize that there's really something special there, and we're part of something that not everyone gets a chance to be a part of. So I think we're all just trying to make the most of it. You know, a lot of us are really blessed to be in this situation.
Bowman admits that there's still a lot of work to be done to turn the program around.
It'll take us several years to be where we really want to be. We'll need a couple good recruiting classes, but I'm very pleased with what we have to start with, and the interest from recruits has been really tremendous. So from that standpoint, I think we're looking good, and I think our future's bright.
Bowman is under contract for 5 years and says he's in it for the long haul. In his legendary career, Bob Bowman has coached swimmers to 43 world records and 50 American records, and Michael Phelps, under his guidance, won 18 Olympic gold medals. Now, Becca, it's been really interesting to see how that swim program has embraced Bowman's philosophy, and there's just an excitement now surrounding those guys.
And while Bowman may be new, one ASU athlete is just happy to be back. There comes a time in every athlete's career when there's bumps in the road. How you push through them can define your character. Johnny Soto caught up with Arizona State cross-country runner on his path to never giving up.
Coming out of high school, three-time state cross-country champion Bernie Montoya was one of the most heavily recruited runners the state of Arizona had seen. He decided to stay close to home and become a Sun Devil. However, during his sophomore year, Montoya's running career looked to be gone forever.
All I remember, I got up really quick and then I was out. And I was trying to wake up, and I woke up and I looked at my friend, hey, what just happened, you know? And he told me, well, you were shaking and you just blacked out.
Following that incident, Montoya had been told to visit the Mayo Clinic in Scottsdale for an MRI.
It showed that I had a scar tissue in my heart. And the EKG, or the echo, it was a measurement of the hearts, showed that I had a pretty enlarged heart, and with the scar tissue and the pass out and the abnormal EKGs, everything was diagnosed. They initially diagnosed me with hypertrophic.
Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, or HCM, is a disease in which the walls of the heart become abnormally thick and make it harder for the heart to pump blood.
With that condition, that was pretty much the end of my running career, that I couldn't run anymore, and I would have to install a defibrillator in me just to prevent future heart attack, because I was at a high risk of cardiac arrest.
Before any final decisions were made, Bernie's family encouraged him to get a second opinion at Phoenix Children's Hospital.
The MRI actually came back okay. So initially what happened with Mayo Clinic, it was just a technical error in the MRI that showed scar tissue, because all the other tests showed that over time it showed that I had athletic heart.
The symptoms of athletic heart are similar to that of HCM. It is a non-fatal condition that can affect athletes in which the heart enlarges and the muscle walls become slightly thicker. This causes decreased heart function. Montoya was shut down from all physical activity for 6 months so that doctors could monitor his heart and make sure he had nothing more serious than an enlarged heart.
And all of a sudden you're telling me to kind of sit down and relax and, and not do anything. I was like, well, that's all I've known. I mean, exercise has always been my life. I've always gone out and do stuff.
It takes a pretty strong person to go through that and to come out on the other end where he's at. I think, certainly faced with an opportunity, I think, to not do this ever again. I think that was really tough.
And then, on June 29th, Bernie was cleared by both his doctors at the Mayo Clinic in Scottsdale and Phoenix Children's Hospital to lace up once again and run with his teammates.
It's just you're back. You're just back at it. You're back in your routine again. Obviously it's a greater appreciation for what I initially almost had lost, and it's back again.
As for Montoya's teammates, they're pleased to see Bernie back, healthy, and on the track.
We're glad to have Bernie out here. I'm glad that he can run with us again. He really changes the team. He really makes it fun for me too every day. Yeah, he really inspires me as a person, just the way he treats his business, the way he comes out here, and just the great person that he is.
Being able to get back to his passion and teammates has gotten Montoya back on track with his daily life.
It feels great. I'm happy. You know, I can honestly say that I feel like I'm at peace, you know, with running and just everything that's going on right now.
On September 18th, Montoya came back for the Sun Devils and raced for the first time in 10 months. He plans to run for ASU for the rest of the season. In Tempe, for Cronkite Sports, I'm Johnny Soto.
Coming up after the break, the Cardinals reach into Mexico to draw in more fans.
Are you a news junkie, history buff, science or nature lover? Then discover 8 World, an entire channel devoted to bringing the world home to Arizona. Watch 8 World on Cox 88 or over the air via antenna on 8.3. To find out how to tune into 8 World for your satellite or another cable provider, visit azpbs.org/world or call 602-496-2308. Discover your world. 8 World.
See this flower garden? There used to be a car sitting there, a car I didn't use and didn't want. So I donated it to public television, and they took care of everything. In addition to supporting my favorite programs, I earned a tax deduction. Turn something you don't need into something you really want. Contact the Vehicle Donation Program.
8 is Arizona PBS, a service of Arizona State University.
Hi, I'm Paula Kirker, president of PBS, and I'd like to personally thank you if you've made a contribution to 8 Arizona PBS. You know, when you fund your favorite shows on this station, you're ensuring great television continues to be available for yourself, your family, and everyone in your community. One of the easiest ways to do that is by making a monthly contribution on an ongoing basis, what we call sustaining membership. When you call, tell us how much you'd like to donate each month. Our current sustainers tell us that $10, $15, or $20 a month is best for them, but you decide what works for you. After you've made that call, we will deduct that amount each month from your credit card or your bank account, and we will continue until you tell us otherwise. Your membership will always remain current, and renewal notices will become a thing of the past. Best of all, your ongoing support means that the best television on television will continue to come your way every single day of the year. So please, consider a sustaining contribution today. Thank you for your support of this PBS station.
Welcome back to the special edition of Cronkite News. September 15th through October 15th was National Hispanic Heritage Month. Katrina Secchi looked into how the Arizona Cardinals are trying to engage Spanish-speaking fans.
With us being a Southwest state geographically, we are so close to Mexico. We're a highly populated Hispanic state. We have first generation, second generation Spanish-speaking fans that want to hear the game, Los Cardenales, in Espanol.
Rolando Cantu, a former Cardinals offensive lineman, is the color analyst on the Cardinals' Spanish-language radio broadcast. He and play-by-play man Gabriel Trujillo bring a different kind of energy to Cardinals game day that excites their fans.
It is nice to know that we do have that option in Spanish because the base here is getting, there's a lot of Latinos that are starting to join the fan base here in Arizona.
My mother-in-law does. That's all she listens to. For her, it's good for her because she understands it. Normally she wouldn't understand it. We'd have to sit there and explain to her, but I think it's a good thing that they offer it in Spanish.
In addition to the radio broadcast, Cantu and Trujillo also produce a show for the Cardinals website each week. The web show recaps the previous week and looks ahead to the next game. The Cardinals' Spanish radio game day broadcast began in 2000 on a local AM channel. Now, the team is on FM, and before the season, they joined with Univision Arizona to bring all of their games, including preseason, to Univision Arizona's Latino Mix radio station. Cantu and Trujillo's broadcasts can also be heard across Mexico in the country's native language.
We have approximately 300 to 400 people that drive up from Nogales, Sonora, from Hermosillo, from Obregón, from Guaymas. And we have a large presence in the state of Sonora. We actually have 13 radio stations that broadcast in the northern part of Mexico.
The Cardinals are just one of 15 of the 32 NFL teams that have a Spanish language broadcast. Here in Arizona, that includes 1 radio affiliate, while in Mexico, they have 41.
The partnership with Univision is a very, very important move that Cardinals Spanish department did. It's a big platform, it's international, and we feel very proud to be part now of Univision fam.
The Cardinals also have an official Spanish version of their website, along with an Instagram and Twitter account, are another way for the team to target their Spanish language fan base. Cultivating a Spanish-speaking fan base is important in Arizona, both because of its large Hispanic population and the state's proximity to Mexico. According to 2014 data from the U.S. Census Bureau, 30.5% of the Arizona population is Hispanic or Latino. Only New Mexico, Texas, and California have a higher percentage.
Even with the gear that's out there, we can target a lot of folks that'll purchase more gear, maybe purchase more tickets, attend more Cardinal events, get more supportive of our local team. And if you got, more Hispanics that are moving into this community, it's something it's all here already built.
Every year we analyze where we're at, and every year we go after more affiliates in Mexico, and we'll start doing it here in the state of Arizona as well with our partner Univision Arizona. I think it's more inclined to grow as we develop that relationship. We're very happy to lead the charge through the league. The Arizona Cardinals, Los Cardenales de Arizona, actually have been in the market for a while now, and I think for next year, bigger and better things are coming.
In Glendale, I'm Katrina Secchi, Cronkite Sports.
To hear the Spanish language broadcast of the Cardinals games, fans in the Valley can tune into 100.3 FM Latino Mix.
Well, that's it for now. For all of us here at Cronkite News, I'm Mauricio Casillas.
And I'm Rebecca Wynn. Thanks for joining us.